Now, News Center 11 Sports with Rashad O'Neal.
Aren't making noise quite yet. The volume is increasing, but I wouldn't call it a bang yet. This afternoon, they face the third opponent from California this season, the struggling 49ers, and a victory today would give them sole possession of second place in the NFC South behind the Falcons. Second quarter, Saints up by 11, and Mark Ingram would extend that lead off this 75-yard touchdown run. The Bama alumni posted his best game of his pro career, racking up a $158 on the ground. Fourth quarter now, Drew Brees would find Michael Thomas for a second time today in the end zone. Brees passed for 323 yards and 3 TDs, and the Saints would win big time in San Fran, 41-23. Big shout out to the Saints D. They forced 4 turnovers. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys traveled to the Midwest this afternoon to face the Cleveland Browns. Prescott showed out and continued to prove he was the right guy for the starting spot all along. Prescott and the boys torched the Browns 35-10, extending their winning streak to a lucky 7. Dak was nearly perfect today, completing 21 of his 27 passes for 247 yards and 3 TDs. Oh, and guess what? He also broke the Cowboys' rookie passing touchdown record set by Troy Aikman. Dallas ranks 4th in the league in yards per game, and Dak credits everyone on the offense.
We're balanced. I mean, we've got a great run game. It starts with those front 5 guys up front. Zeke does his job of hitting the holes, making guys miss. The rest of the backs that come in as well, so it opens up the pass game and just allows us to be balanced. I mean, those guys around me just made plays all day long. Offensive line protected. Receivers and running backs did what they always do.
Dak and the boys head to Pittsburgh next to face the Steelers. Last night in Baton Rouge, the LSU Tigers gave the Crimson Tide the fight of their life. But after 3 scoreless quarters, Alabama straightened their kinks out and found the seams they needed to get the W. True freshman QB Jalen Hurts scored the only touchdown for Alabama, running for a 21-yard touchdown. However, the stars of the night was the stingy Bama defense, keeping the Tigers scoreless and yielding LSU running back Leonard Fournette to a season-low 35 rushing yards.
There were several situations in the game where we turned it over. They got great field position, and we went in and stopped them. And I can't say enough about how many critical stops that we got we had in this game.
You know, we're just dominating the line of scrimmage. I feel like we did a hell of a job doing that throughout the whole week of practice, and you know that's where it kind of comes from. How we prepare is how we're going to play.
It feels great, amazing to get the shutout. Well, we've been in 1-1 on defense for a while, and just come out here and execute like we did. I'm proud of my teammates, and we just did like we were supposed to do.
Last night's victory marked the 17th shutout for Bama in the Saban era. After losing 4 of their last 6 games and no one giving them a chance in you-know-what yesterday against the Aggies, MSU shocked the nation, upsetting 4th-ranked Texas A&M 35-28. The Bulldogs played their best football this season, yielding the 3rd-best offense in the SEC under 400 yards, and forcing 2 turnovers. MSU quarterback Nick Fitzgerald put on a clinic, posting 4 touchdowns and rushed for 182 yards off of 20 carries. Fitzgerald and others saw this victory as a huge confidence booster.
With the season we've had, with all the ups and downs, to come in and beat such a good team like this at home in front of our home crowd, it's phenomenal.
It was a wild scene. It was crazy. Guys were dumping Gatorade everywhere. It was a wild scene, music blasting, man. We just tried to enjoy the win after the game.
It was a good win. It was a really fun game, and you know, we had a really good week of practice. We came out ready to play. We had a lot of fun, and I don't think it was that big of a surprise to us. We worked really hard this week.
The Bulldogs will attempt to shock the nation again this Saturday when they face Alabama.